gonna try to do the thing. Yay! So we're making musubi. Yeah. So it was actually just a few days ago. She sends me a video on Instagram and didn't say anything. There's no context, and I was like, and we hadn't decided what she wanted to make yet. And I was like, "Is that what you want to make?" And she's like, "Yeah." So here we are. There was no recipe, so I watched the video and said, "I'm pretty sure I know what everything that's in here that he's putting in there. I'm pretty sure I have everything. Let's do that." So. The other kind of musubi that we're going to be making is going to be a spam musubi, which is a Hawaiian food staple. I grew up eating it a lot, so I'm excited. It has like a katsu sauce, and if you guys want the katsu sauce recipe, you can go to our chicken katsu video, and the recipe is linked in there. The information is there for you. It's really, really simple to make your own katsu sauce at home. It really just has these ingredients, and that's really it. It's super simple. So don't be afraid of it. So yeah, let's get started. Let's do the simplest one first, I think. So we'll start with the spam musubi. No, let's do this one first because then it can marinate and like really get the flavors in there. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's smarter. You know what I forgot? A bowl for the pork belly. Found a bowl. Okay, so let's get started. So what you want to do is you want to grab your pork belly, however thick you like it. I like thicker cuts for this, and you want to kind of get an idea for how big you want your musubi to be, which is about the same length as a spam slice. So kind of like 4 fingers, and then don't cut your thumb. And go ahead and cut there. I guess with these strips, about in thirds. I'm gonna throw that in there. Are you okay with handling mommy? I know not everybody does, so I was gonna ask. So if you want to cut these in thirds, go ahead and cut those up. And then, in the meantime, I'm gonna get started on the sauce. This is all gonna be to taste, so do whatever feels good for you. So we're gonna have honey. I'm not like, we have honey. I can get it open. Yeah, kind of what? I use sea salt. You don't have to. This is sesame oil. I forgot what it was in English. This is sesame oil, not the spicy one. This is just regular sesame oil. And then our pepper paste. This is the star. This is extra spicy pepper paste. You guys can read Korean, you probably noticed. This is the extra spicy one. So, because of our camera person, we wanted to make sure that we...
It blurred again.
It blurred again? That's fine. We'll deal with it.
We must have a ghost friend just passing in front.
There's something going on.
Confusing it.
So, with our pepper paste, our friend who was doing camera work, which
Please
is Minnie
ignore
today,
my very bad nail polish.
She... Minnie is not a huge fan of spicy things.
I cannot handle spice.
So we're not going to use too much. We're going to just kind of eyeball this because this is raw pork, so you don't want to taste as you go if you're mixing the sauce directly in there. Raw pork can make you just as sick as raw chicken, just with different sickness. So don't do that.
And now that we've addressed meat, I would just like to say, when you were talking about the length earlier, my brain stopped on spam, so about the length of a spam.
Perfect. And then the last thing that we need to do is our garlic. Garlic, really easy. This is the easiest way to do garlic. You're welcome. I'm serious. It's the fastest way to mince garlic.
I just buy the can of minced garlic.
See, that's fine, but it doesn't taste as good. It's not as strong. Yeah, it's not as strong. When it comes to like ginger and garlic and stuff like that, the longer it sits, even if it's in a sealed container, the less strong it's gonna be. So it's not gonna taste as good. So just smack it. Now peeled garlic, that I can get behind. I get the peeled garlic all the time because I don't like to. This is not. I peeled this previously because I didn't want to do it on camera. It's like that's boring to watch. Nobody wants to watch me peel garlic. Why am I doing this clove by clove? I don't know. That's how we're doing it today. I don't know how many cloves you used. I'm using 6 for the like pound of meat that we have. I like a strong garlic taste. Minnie likes a strong garlic taste. I think you also like strong garlic. So we're all garlic people here.
Garlic good.
Garlic is good. Unless you have an intolerance or an allergy, then maybe not garlic is good.
Vampires need not apply.
I was gonna say maybe not a vampire.
Hey, listen, that's my check. If you like garlic, we can be friends. If you don't like garlic, sus. I'm pretty sure you're a vampire and therefore I'm not allowing you in my house. I'm not gonna do it. I won't do it. Get out! I'm already arguing with my utensils. That's how my day is
Are
going.
you arguing with the utensil or the garlic?
Both. That's, you know? This is a lazy mince because I don't really care right now. So lazy mince away. Now we're gonna get our hands dirty. If you have a problem with touching raw meat, if the texture grosses you out, use gloves. It doesn't gross me out. I worked in kitchens for too long. However, I am gonna take my ring off because otherwise it's gonna get real gross. Here we go! Time to get icky. Icky smooshy. It's so sticky. It's very sticky. You know, it does, it smells great. I probably could have like put the sauce in a bowl, mixed it up, and then poured it on the pork so that it was already like pre-mixed a little bit.
That makes it easy.
Why would we do that?
Why do we do things that make it easier on us?
No, I wouldn't. Alright, hopefully this is not too spicy for you. I was very generous with everything but the gochujang. I only did like 1.5 teaspoons when I would usually use like 3 tablespoons.
I'll just try that one first, just in case, because then I have a non-spicy one to calm my tongue with.
That's fair, that's fair, that's very fair. Yeah, the other one will be sweet instead of spicy. Can you do me a favor? Can you do another splash of soya? Just pinch the little, yeah, there you go. Good, and then some more of the oil, please. Because my hands are icky. Yay, perfect. Yeah, that's better. Dang it! I should have worn my black one. That's alright, it should come off, right? Does gochujang come out of cotton? We'll find out. Oh no! I got it. Alright, cool. Now this is gonna marinate over to the side. I'm gonna wash my hands really quick. We'll be right back. And we're back! Okay, this ready. And then we're gonna make the Spam sauce, and then we're gonna cook this up. Put the Spam musubi together. That came out so easy. Usually that takes so much effort. And then we'll go ahead and make that one. So you're just gonna want to cut these. You can trim these down, like if you want the edges, like if you want them to be perfectly square, you can cut off like the little round pieces. But we're not wasteful in this house, so
It's all right.
yeah, it's all edible. I don't care necessarily what it looks like as long as it tastes good. I've made some questionable looking foods, but they always taste good, so that's fine.
As long as it's not moving, I'll eat it.
Yeah, see, exactly. I can't do the raw octopus thing. People eat like live octopus and stuff like that. I'm like, ugh. Can't do it. Couldn't be me. Not me. Absolutely not. Okay, so sauce. A little bit of sugar, and I mean like half a teaspoon, because there's already enough sugar in your ketchup and your oyster sauce, so you really don't need very much. So measure it with your heart. You're learning some recipes today. So we have this. Can I open the Worcestershire? There's Spam grease all over my hand, so of course I can grab this. 1 second. I swear, if you just pull it off so easy.
You loosened it.
Whatever.
Jan loosened it.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
What is this?
Oyster sauce. It is actually really good. Okay, so one of the notes that we made in the other video is if you're using this kind of Worcestershire sauce, you want to use less than if you're using Japanese, because this is a stronger flavor. And this will leave like a tangier taste.
Jeremy can't see the bowl.
I found it. So you really don't want very much of it. There's that. I'm just gonna grab a chopstick. Mix this up. That's Gigi. He wants to speak his mind, so he's in the background doing just that. We don't need very much of this, so we're just going to make a really tiny amount. Yeah, so this is going to brush on top of the rice, and then it will be underneath the Spam. You can put it on top of the Spam if you want to. I like it on top of the rice. I think it changes the flavor for me personally. It may not. Maybe it's all in my head. Want to taste it? Yeah, stick your finger in that one. Our hands are clean. Pretty good, right? It's pretty simple. It's very ketchup-y if you make it like this. So keep that in mind. It's going to be more heavy on the tomato, almost a potato, on the tomato flavor than if you got a katsu sauce that's like already made. But it works well, I think. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and change cameras. We're going to cook this. We'll show you kind of how, like, where to cook it to, what it should look like, and kind of like the texture of it. And then we'll assemble these. So we'll see you in a second. So now we're going to start putting together the more traditional recipe. So I like to season my rice a little bit. You do not have to. Unfortunately, I did leave the lid on, so the top layer is a little bit dry. But that's right, it should still work. Okay, so this is just a little bit of sugar. So go ahead and sprinkle that on top. Sprinkle it as evenly as you can. So I just put a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, and then a little bit of rice vinegar. Okay, and then put a few cracks of salt just kind of around. You taste your rice as you go. Okay, so you're good to do this part, but I'm sure you have to do it. So when you're mixing stuff like sushi rice, stuff for like onigiri and that kind of thing, you want to make cutting motions because we don't want to squish our rice. So we want to do cutting motions. Turn, do cutting motions, and then we do a gentle toss, and then we wash, rinse, and repeat. So we do a couple tosses to flip the rice over, get the seasoning distributed, and then do that a few times. So make little cuts and really gently toss it. You see, I'm not putting a lot of pressure. So we can go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna have her do this part, and then I'm gonna take the knife off my fingers. And then after going, we're gonna talk a little bit about what we're gonna do. So we're gonna form the rice into little rectangles, probably a little bit smaller than the spam. And then we'll put we'll brush a layer of the sauce on the rice. Put the spam on top. You can put additional sauce on top of the spam if you want. I like to put it on top of the rice because I don't get it all over my fingers. And I personally think it changes the flavor a little bit. I don't know, I just like it that way. So I'm gonna go grab my silicone brush. I have my silicone brush. Okay, so let's see. And then can you grab me a bowl really quick and then fill it with some cool water? I forgot to grab water. I thought I had everything ready. I did not. It was just to dip our fingers in. So, go like this. And then get your handful. So I'll show you how to do this. So flatten it out and then kind of press a little square into your thumb like this. So press. That's it. A little bit bigger than a mini sushi. Which usually you just. So that's it. You just make a little rectangle. Doesn't have to be perfect as long as all of the rice is sticking together really well. That's what we want. Take this and brush it on top of the rice. Use as much as makes sense for you. Then we'll take our piece of spam, put it on top, take our nori, and wrap it, and laugh at my cat and my dog arguing in the other room because that's exactly what's happening right now. We have a puppy and she is being a handful. And that's it. You make your little musubi. So one musubi is complete. We'll go ahead and make a little stack of these so it's easier for us to use the same plate. Go ahead and give it a shot. So get the water on your fingers and your palms. It just makes the rice less likely to stick to your fingers. Yeah, you can do that much, a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. I'll make it into kind of a rectangle. So you'll pat it down and then pinch it, pat it down. As rectangular as you can. Now elongate it just a little bit more. Perfect, there we go. Now go ahead and put the sauce on top. Okay, so we just finished up this one. We're gonna swap cameras again. I would say one more time, but we have one more time after that. So we're gonna swap cameras again, cook up the pork belly that we have, and then we'll go ahead and make those. And then we'll try them all. I'm excited. Zero is also excited because that's his favorite part, is trying. He's on puppy duty right now, so yeah, that's where he's at. He's hanging out with the pupper so that she doesn't drive everyone nuts and bark in the background. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and swap cameras again, and we'll see you in 1 second. Hi, we're back. All right, so now we're gonna make the gochujang pork belly musubi, and yeah, it's pretty much the same steps, so it should be pretty simple. And our rice has definitely cooled off at this point, but is still sticky, so that's fine. Unfortunately, by the time we get to taste test it, everything will be cooled off quite a bit, but it should still taste good. Ooh, this looks so good. You don't have to tie these ones. You don't have to really tie any of your musubi, really, if you don't want to. I think it just looks nice, and I like the taste of nori. If you don't like the taste of nori, that's fine. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I got you. There was rice holding those pieces together. Okay, so this is the part that we've all been waiting for. We're so hungry. We had a meeting earlier today. This little meeting. Okay, you want to try spicy first? We could try the spicy one. Okay. Let's go ahead and you pick first. Right next to it, actually. You like it? I really like it. Is it too spicy for you? No? Yay!
I think the rice helped. Oh, it's hitting after.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a little bit of spice afterwards. We can definitely take a lot of spice. Minnie, on the other hand, her tolerance is going up, but
Very slowly.
yeah, very slowly but surely it's getting there. But at least the taste is good, right? So if I used a gochujang that wasn't double spice, I wasn't paying attention, I just grabbed it and realized it was double spice, and we got home and I was like, oh no.
I mean, you like the spice, so it'll be better for you in the long run. It is burning the back of my throat.
You need water? Okay. Have water if you need it. Meanwhile, I'm definitely making this again. It's so good.
But you're probably making it spicier next time.
Oh,
I mean, I kind of taste like the spice
try.
I appreciate you.
You're like, I want you to taste it, but I don't want it to taste you. I
I appreciate your sacrifice.
I didn't want it to feel like the gochujang was eating your tongue. Okay. Now for the more traditional, the spam musubi with the katsu sauce. Okay, you go and pick first. Better with the, I don't remember what the brand is called. It has like a black label. It's a Korean type of like spam. It's really good. I use that one a lot. But when we were going to H Mart, I forgot.
Oh no.
So I had to just like have delivered a regular can of spam. So that's why I use the regular. I like the Korean spam better, but there's nothing wrong with regular spam. It's fine. It still tastes good. It's just a little saltier than the Korean spam. But it's so good. And since Zero has his hands full, he's gonna try it. I'm gonna try it a little bit later. But we already know that he likes regular musubi. I make a lot, not a lot, but I do make it fairly often. So I already know he likes this. But neither of us have ever tried that one before, so, and I'm sure he'll like it. He likes spicy stuff too. Not as spicy as we like, but he just likes spicy. This is so good. Okay, do you have a favorite? The spicy one? Your favorite's probably the non-spicy one?
Yeah.
I like them both really equally for different reasons. Like, this one takes less time and is really nice to make, especially if you're like, oh no, I forgot to cook something for a potluck. You just have to like throw something together really quick. This is really nice and really convenient for that.
I imagine with the spam it's also slightly more budget friendly.
It is, yeah, for sure. Yeah, the pork belly, for what we got, I think it was like $15. So it can be pretty expensive. And then the spam was like $3-4 for the can. So this is definitely cheaper.
I would like to clarify, the pork was not bad. I just don't enjoy the feeling of my mouth dying.
It's true. Spicy isn't a flavor. It's a feeling. So the only thing that are like that are flavors are sweet, sour, salty, umami. Like those are like tastes, like flavors. Spicy is not a flavor. It's a feeling. And so if you enjoy that feeling mixed with the flavors, then you like spice. And it is also a tolerance. Over time, slowly over time, your taste buds will start to like adjust to spices. Then it'll start to numb the feeling to that a little bit, and so you'll be able to tolerate more as we go along. And I like spicy food. I like the combination of spice with some things. So I don't know, I like it. But try it. Let us know if you've ever had musubi. What kind of musubi you've had. If you would try either of these. If you would try making either of these. And if there's anything you want to see us make, we're going to be making a bunch of really cool stuff in the future. Thanks for hanging out with us while we messed up my kid. I'm just kidding. I know we had to take a break from making these videos for a little bit. We had a bunch of events and stuff like that going on. So we did have to step away from making these videos for a little bit, but we're back. We're going to be trying to get these out more regularly again. And we hope you enjoy.